Hey guys, GuyChristian9 here with the first extra video of Fable: The Lost Chapels. Today I'm going to be covering the chapels of the game, Temple of Avo and Chapel of Skorm.
Have you heard the legend?
But before we get into religion, we talk to this guy in the Temple of Avo.
Wielded a sword like no other. He was a giant. The sword cut through monsters, people and demons like parchment. It possessed power that mortals could not control. Dying, Hugh thrust it into the living rock, from which it could never be removed. Legend says that only somebody as strong as Hugh the Giant can remove it. Perhaps it's just an old wives' tale. Perhaps it's a fake.
Or perhaps it's a really cool sword. And that's this part of this open-ended quest, if you can call it that. You gotta take this sword out of the stone.
Fingers crossed, let's see what the hero can do!
And I fail. Basically, what you have to do is, for this little mission, as soon as you get here, try and talk to these guys. I made that mistake of not waiting until the very end. But basically, what happens is that after you do it the first time, when you get the official quest, you have to boost your physique by 5 levels, health by 3, and toughness by 2. That or max out all 3 of them. Who cares? But, yes, when you're strong enough, come back, and your prize shall await. Alright, take 2.
Fingers crossed, let's see what the hero can do!
Am I even gripping the sword? Aha! It is mine!
Wow, you're as strong as a giant! Wait until the chief hears about this!
And so now the Harbinger, the legendary short sword, is now yours, complete with sharpening and piercing augmentation. It's automatically equipped too, so if you don't want it, you're gonna have to go back to your inventory. Alright, so let's go to the second part. The Chapel of Skorm. Now, with this place, you can get a powerful bow here.
You insult us with your lack of offerings.
But you have to offer stuff. And what stuff do you have to offer?
You can only claim your reward if you bring us fresh devotees.
Okay, so we gotta bring in friends. Now, the best way to do this is to use the bodyguards and wait until it's nighttime, preferably around 12 o'clock, which is where the dark part is on the upper part and the day is on the lower. But anyways, what you have to do is you have to sacrifice people to this place. And a thing you'll find with both of these religions, like you'll see soon enough, is that you have to get a total of 1,000 of the alignment score in order to reach it. So yes, I got evilness, and look, 600 evil. That's amazing. But I skip ahead because it takes me a while to get the award, actually. I had to go to a 3rd bodyguard. But you see, I donated another guy, and then, if you did correctly, the Skorm's bow is your tool of destruction. So I equip it just to show you guys. The Skorm's bow is actually the most powerful weapon, ranged weapon in the game. It's even more powerful than the legendary crossbow for some reason. It's the only longbow, and it's actually more powerful than its crossbow counterpart. And it comes complete with a sharpening and a lightning augmentation as well. So if you ever wanted to shock your opponents, and also wield a really kick-ass bow.
Oh, go there!
Alright, now, watch carefully how my character changes. I'm evil! Oh, I have horns and red eyes and red smoke. Yes, just so you know, in order to get the items much more quickly, you have to be the opposite alignment. I mean, like pure opposite. I did the Skorm's thing with pure good, and I'm doing this with pure evil. And what happens is that you actually get more points if you do the opposite thing. So like, I got like 600 evil points because I was really good. And so for the Temple of Avo, it's a lot simpler. That is, you have to just fork over money as donations. And you better be rich when you try doing this, because you're going to need a shitload of money. Even more so if you're good. But remember, the goal is to hit 1,000 good points here. Like the Skorm bow, you have to get 1,000 evil. This is 1,000 good. And you get less good points if you're already good and you donate. But if you're pure evil and donate about 40,000 gold, I even
The gods are pleased by your donation. Very pleased.
Look how evil I am. You get the Sentinus. Sentinus. Whatever. See, look at 1,000 good points. The Sentinus is the Avo weapon of choice. It's the legendary Great Mace, if you don't realize, come complete with piercing and silver augmentation, so Balverines beware. And I switched back to my plate mail armor. And so I equip it just to show you guys.
Put your weapon away. This is a holy place. Show some respect.
Screw you. I have a weapon. So yeah, the 3 stuff you can get from these religious places.
Need a good sword to fight
How
beside you?
nice. Alright, so a relatively short thing that you get to do in Fable, although, to be fair, a lot of preparation time goes into getting these weapons. Like, you people do not understand how much time I took getting, 6 or so minutes of recording. Seriously, like I said, in order to get these tools a lot quicker, you have to be the polar opposite. So I was already pure good when I went after the Skorm's bow, so all I had to do was sacrifice 2 or 3 people. And by the way, go after the bodyguards first, because they're the only characters that will follow you and actually teleport with you as well. But it took me an hour or so to get my person down to pure evil. I even took up one of the evil missions that I did in a previous video to help it out, and it barely did anything. But yeah, although I should also mention this though before I end the video, there are actual other gifts as well. If you continue donating after you get the weapon of the god of choice, the first bonus you get is an age reduction. Whenever you master or learn a spell or a type of quality about yourself, you age, and that's why I had white hair in Bargate Prison. I was pretty old. But if you do a second donation after the weapon, you get 3 to 10 years off your character's life. And then, if you do a donation after that, you get a brand new title. Skorm will give you the Necromancer title, and Avo will give you the Paladin. It's much easier to get the Paladin one because all you have to do is give 1 gold, and you'll get the age thing after 40,000, and 1 gold for the title. But that's all I really wanted to say about this. This is GuyCushion9. My character is actually called Paladin now, so no more Chicken Chaser, sadly. And, well, see you on the next mission. Peace.